Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Texas State Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start the season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment.
The Bobcats will kick off first, and here we go. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game.
Impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that,
breaks into the open. The tap. Touchdown, Mean Green. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Texas State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Brad Jackson, what a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Makes the quick grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. That's caught. It's Smith. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Jackson will throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right.
And the North Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, North Texas. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, this guy's had a big close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Texas State, 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. RPO complete to open the drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Sends it back in motion. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Takes the handoff. It's Burgess. Got a little grass. And the defense drags him down. And now on second down for this offense. He's got the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bobcats are facing 3rd and inches. They'll send the back in motion. Sweet cut there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. The run inside. It's Burgess. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Jackson gonna throw it. He's got him in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that's the 2nd time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Gets away from one. He's got space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. He's got him this time. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Using his feet. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Could not make his way to the corner.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch right away. They're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Quarterback making checks. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
Number 90, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running inside, it's Burgess. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Burgess. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Past the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Jackson gonna throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Atkins. And he is gonna lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Unloads quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He stopped right there after unit wasn't having it. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He leaves it with his back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
Looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. He couldn't find much running room as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's caught. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. The run inside, it's Burgess. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Now adjusting. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Crosses the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in a game and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Maybe a crease. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession. Guys, Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Finds his big tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Under fire. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. He got it. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Jackson going to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back. There's a crease. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Plucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. North Texas really has it going on offense. Running inside, it's White across the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
Jackson will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted deep in his own end. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires it incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Atkins. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Run in the red zone. It's White. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been eating him alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Jackson will throw. Fires to the right. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Atkins. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep them contained here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Michigan State Spartans. And it's the Fighting Irish looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Bobcat Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll keep it on second down. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Smith's got it. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The run inside, it's Atkins. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Rides to the back. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's fourth down. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Looking for space. It's White. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll try it again. Stumbled to the ground.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. North Texas will have to punt it away. What a terrible, terrible. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Running inside, it's Atkins. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bobcats. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Jackson gonna throw it. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside.
Texas State, 19. Number 43, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 20. and good work by the coverage unit. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Maybe some room here. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. To the ground. He's got it again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, North Texas. And they take it in. They'll try to add another to their lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Some misdirection with the counter. There's some room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Jackson will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the counter. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evans. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Atkins. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The play-action fake. Touchdown, Bobcats! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. The run inside. It's White. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Could be an alley. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Milner. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well, and you just saw one there on the crossing route.
Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the left. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To the ground to try to move the chains. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. Lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Running inside, it's Atkins. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throws it deep. Makes the grab on the left side. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the back. Jackson will throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. There he goes. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'll run it. It's Atkins. Touchdown, Texas State. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And this offense has really done a nice...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tipton. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. Pushes ahead for one, it's 2nd and 9. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Jackson gonna throw it. Fires quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Atkins. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you got the lead late, and you want to run the football, you want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You could see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
The run inside. It's White. Might have a chance. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Looking for room. It's White. Sweet cut there.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Makes it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They're going to ride this running back, relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Jackson will throw. The screen, and watch out. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. They just keep firing. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, North Texas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. And his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. They marched 72 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
Texas State, 33.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Lets it fly. Makes a grab for a big play. Turning it on. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Jackson going to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. Him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Picks up the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tackled there by the defense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Right back to the well. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure. Now executing in a big moment.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action. Finds his tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Jackson will throw. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
They get a huge play offensively, and now in this 2-minute situation, you got to think about clock management, right? When are we spiking the ball? We got to be throwing to the sidelines, get guys out of bounds, save some clock. We're trailing, but we've got a chance to win. We just got to be smart with the clock management.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, fine.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pressure coming. On the move and looking deep. Can't find his man. This late in the game.
And not a surprise, man. The biggest moment in the game on 4th down, gotta have it. They go back to the quarterback's legs. And the defense was absolutely not surprised. Been there, done that, bought the T-shirt and hat. They saw it, they diagnosed it, they came downhill, and they got him on the ground for the big 4th down stop.
And I think you have to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff communicating to all 11 guys on defense what they knew was going to happen. They made it very, very clear. It looked like the defense was expecting that. So a great job by them all being on the same page, and they were able to go out, play confidently, play fast, get him to the ground, and now they're going to walk out of here with the win.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.